President Trump says he will announce his decision on the Iran nuclear agreement later today. A CBS News poll finds 21% of Americans want the U.S. to remain in the deal, while 21% want to leave. But 57%, more than half of us, say they don't know enough to have an opinion. 6 world powers, including the U.S., brokered the deal in 2015 to halt Iran's nuclear program in exchange for sanctions relief. Weijia Jiang is at the White House. Weijia, good morning.
Good morning. European allies have desperately tried to change President Trump's mind, but they don't believe it worked. One diplomat tells CBS News the chance of this agreement staying intact is, quote, very small.
No matter where you go in the Middle East, wherever there's a problem, Iran is right there.
President Trump has not provided any details about what a U.S. withdrawal would look like.
My number one priority is to dismantle the disastrous deal with Iran.
But a pledge to renegotiate or dismantle the deal was one of his earliest campaign promises.
We took off the sanctions and we made this horrible deal.
President Trump has long said the agreement brokered under President Obama must also address Iran's ballistic missile program, inspections at military sites, and the sunset clause that would allow the country to restart some of its nuclear ambitions in 2025.
Negotiations involve give and take.
Last month, Iranian Foreign Minister Javad Zarif told Margaret Brennan his country would likely abandon the agreement if the U.S. pulled out.
If the benefits of the deal for Iran start to diminish, then there is no reason for Iran to remain in the deal.
But Iranian President Hassan Rouhani has said his country would be willing to stay if other countries involved played by the rules. European leaders have lobbied the president in person to uphold the accord. British Foreign Secretary Boris Johnson visited Washington on Monday, even appearing to reach out to the president on Fox and Friends.
The president has been right to call attention to it. But you've got to do that without just throwing the baby out with the bathwater, without scrapping the whole thing.
President Trump had until Saturday to decide whether to continue waiving the sanctions. At this point, it seems the question is not if, but how he will reinstate them. Will he simply decline to waive the sanctions or issue new, even tougher ones? Gayle?
All right, we'll know later today. Thank you very much, Weijia.